stay off the ground for about 15 or 20 feet. It used to be like that. But then we put the Dick Miller anti-roll bar in, and welded the links in between the rear cage posts, and then had the Heim links coming down and through the coil springs connecting to the rear end housing. And the anti-roll bar, I'll tell you, man, both the left and the front wheels come up off the ground a little bit. It's about 2 inches or so for about 1.5 feet, and the car stays sitting right nice back. It doesn't come leveling and down quick. There's enough torque to keep the front end up. It doesn't unload the rear end. And if she goes straight, you can take your hand off the wheel, launch at 3,000 or 3,200 RPM on the trans brake, and just let the thing go straight. And it runs down the track. On the street, it hasn't been to the drag strip yet there, because all of the tuning and everything that I've done is primarily to make it a street car. I mean, that's where it has all its fun. I don't go to the track, but I get out here and I expect to have a whole lot of fun out there on the street. And when your coefficient or friction is crappy because of the street being crappy, you got to build your car to work with that. You got to have a lot of pitch transfer, you got to have a lot of chassis rotation, and you got to control that thing over that course of the first 60 or 80 feet really, really well, and all that. So, yeah, now it pulls both wheels on good asphalt. We got 2 roads over here in town. I'll even name them Industrial Parkway and McCoy. They got a good asphalt coating on there, and it'll actually pick up on the street. This 4,000-pound car, naturally aspirated, running on pump gas on the street, turning 170 60-foot times. I'll pick the front wheels both off the ground about 2 inches or about 1 foot or 1.5 feet, and then run on down the track and turn 124 miles an hour in just under 11 seconds, 10.9 and something. Run after run after run, and that's with the G-Tech Pro. And I'm not going to say that's what the car does, because the G-Tech Pro is a little bit different than what you might get at a drag strip. But, you still put apples and apples and oranges with oranges is a pretty doggone good run, and it's a great run in a street car. So, yeah, but that darn left wheel used to come up off the ground, man, and it wouldn't even turn. The tire wouldn't even turn. I mean, the car would just, and it would lift up, and the doggone wheel wouldn't even get a chance to roll. And it would carry it that way for about 15 feet. Not anymore, man. I put that Dick Miller, and I'll tell you what, any anti-roll bar kit will do it, but I used a Dick Miller one, and I'll tell you, it flat works. Man, and man, was it ever a good investment on that car.
That can't be Triple T is taking on my radio, man. Can't be Triple T is taking my radio out.
Electronic fuel injection.